cross back over, and Tyler Tomassi going to lead the field to green. 30 laps up on the board, green flag waving. Two young guns lead the charge down through turn 1 and 2.
Up on the outside, Connor Souza trying to get the best of the youngster down into turn number 3. Tomassi hanging tight, fresh off his first qualifying win, leads the charge at lap number 1 down into turn number 1. 2 rookies, 3 youngsters at the top of the field. They set the pace down the back straight. Serydynski fills in down underneath Souza.
Yeah, with 3 young guys trying their best to best the wily veteran Charlie Rose, sitting 4th in line as he looks to chase down those yellow rookie stripes of the number 22, Scott Serydynski. He's doing battle right now as the 17 steps out. He hit the wall down the backstretch, settles it back in, deep in the field.
Battle for that 3rd spot as Souza tried to shut the door on Charlie Rose, but Charlie had already had his foot in the door. Slides up into the 3rd spot as Tomassi sets the pace. Serydynski sits 2nd. Rose is 3rd. Belcher throws a hole in down to the inside, looking for a good run here tonight, down off of turn number 2.
Tomassi strong early on. The battle for 4th, though, just heating up as Chase Belcher working on the inside. Connor Souza. Souza stuck up on that high line. Can't really seem to find the speed there as he's now shuffling down to the low lane. But just like that, he's under attack from Jacob Burns to the high side. And another youngster, Luke LeBrun, at his rear.
LeBrun down to the inside of Burns, down the front straightaway as they head down into 1. Sliding up into the 6th position momentarily down the back straightaway. Tomassi continues a 2-car length advantage over the 22, Serydynski. Rose and Belcher playing bumper tag down into turn number 1. Belcher sits in that 4th position, that white number 35, as they hit turn number 3.
Cars straightening out single file now all the way back to the battle for about 11th. As Bill Goodrow looks to work his way past the number 8 of Rick Soulier. Chase Belcher now working his way by making quick work of Charlie Rose. Look at Connor Souza trying to get in on the action. A little sideways off of turn 4 as Luke LeBrun working quickly to get to the inside there.
Well, Souza threw it in hard trying to get that run underneath Charlie, and when Charlie shut the door, he backed off the throttle. LeBrun already had that run through the corner, had a squeeze in behind. Now Souza trying to shut the door on Burns, but Burns is there, Murray right in line to follow through up front. It is continuing to be that gold and burgundy number 76. Trouble for Renegado as he goes around off of turn number 4. The 8 of Soulier's got a flat left rear tire. That may have been the cause of it, and we are slowed up with 11 laps out of 30 complete. A Renegado heading pit side to get his machine checked out. Soulier will have to go pit side to get that left rear tire taken care of.
Renegado getting spit out hard and quick out of the groove so quickly that Richard Soulier had nowhere to go and got tagged hard by the spinning 17. So feature tonight.
Field is set. Bristol-Toe and a pace truck is ducked down the infield. We're green off of turn number 4. Scott Serydynski up on the outside. Tyler Tomassi down low as they hit turn number 1. Down the back straightaway, Serydynski edges out about a half a car length ahead of Tomassi as Belcher gets sideways. Here comes LeBrun down to the inside. Burns follows through. They're 3 wide through the corner as they come off of turn number 2. Serydynski at the top of the leaderboard. Rose trying to follow through as well.
That slide by Belcher a lap ago, leaving the door wide open for Luke LeBrun.
Trouble off of turn 4. The 17 of Renegado goes around. That brings out the caution once again. That shuffles things up at the top of the field. As a Renegado, you can see the body on the back of that BAM powder coating number 17 is been jostled just a little bit. So Vinny will settle in at the tail end of the field as Scott Serydynski Jr. will now take the field down for the green with Tyler Tomassi on the outside of the front row. Charlie Rose will restart 3rd. Luke LeBrun is up to 4th already after starting 9th in the first 12 laps. And Jacob Burns will round out the top 5.
Down to the wire in fantastic fashion, resulting in a championship race we will never forget here at Seekonk Speedway. Belcher will restart in 6th as we come back to the green. Tim Bolduck lets the green flag fly, and Scott Serydynski with a great jump down into 1. Charlie Rose quick to follow. Jacob Burns third of the line, speeds on by the 76 of Tyler Tomassi, and just like that, Tomassi's gone from 1st to 4th.
Yeah, settles in front of Richie Murray as Murray takes a look down to the inside. 3 wide off the corner. Belcher up on the outside as they come down the back straightaway. LeBrun up into the 4th spot. Off of turn number 4 they come, and Serydynski sets a pace and a push down the front straightaway from Charlie Rose down into turn number 1.
Tyler Tomassi having a hard time tapping into that speed he found those opening 12 laps. Just like that, he's hanging on to stay inside the top 10. Meanwhile, at the point of the field, it's Tyler Tomassi just getting tagged by Bill Goodrow towards the back. He stays green. We got battling for second at the point, though, as Jacob Rowdy Burns battles to the inside of the 91 of Rose.
Burns sneaks a peek down to the inside as they hit turn number 1, takes over the 2nd spot. LeBrun right there to follow under Rose as they head down the back straightaway. The 38 of Souza trying to work himself back up through the field, dives underneath the 35 of Belcher as he's worked himself back up into the top 5 down at the turn number 1 momentarily. Belcher with the run on the outside, but right now the battle is for second. Now we're keeping an eye on. Here comes Luke LeBrun down to the inside of Rowdy Burns.
That battling continue to rage on. Luke LeBrun and Burns, neither gonna budge. Both were eager to make a name for themselves here on Saturday weekly nights, as give the advantage to Burns at the line that time by. Luke LeBrun got to hang tough though as they unwind off of 2. Meanwhile, Scott Serydynski enjoying a nice 5-car length cushion at the point. 10 laps to go this time as they speed off of 4.
20 laps are complete as they head down into turn number 1, and the battle right now getting settled as LeBrun takes over that 2nd spot. Burns back to 3rd now as he goes back on the chase. Belcher down to the inside of Connor Souza, edging out that spot into the top 5. Souza trying to crossover move down into turn number 1, but settles it back behind. Field stretching itself out around the 3rd mile, and down off of turn number 4, it is rookie contender Scott Serydynski Jr. setting the pace down to 1. Luke LeBrun in heavy pursuit down the back straightaway.
Number 17 of Arnagato heading pit side, clearly facing issues tonight. We'll see if he resurfaces. Meanwhile, from nose to tail, this field is strung out single file. But that battle for 5th just starting to percolate as Connor Souza sends it to the inside of the 35. Just ahead, we have a battle for the lead as Luke LeBrun sends it to the inside of Serydynski. Drag race down the line, give the edge to Serydynski by 26 thousandths.
Down the back stretch, and we got a change of lead. Luke LeBrun edges the inside, takes a spot away. Serydynski going back on the fight, takes a look down to the inside, but not able to take advantage of the run. He tries it again off of turn 2, but LeBrun's trying to put some breathing room between he and the youngster down into turn number 3.
It's do or die time here as Luke LeBrun continues to step away. Meanwhile, we got a stack up in the rear. Connor Souza just about coming to a halt. All the other cars managing their way by. We stay green.
As Murray's got a flat right front tire as the field comes off of turn number 4. Caution flag will fly, and that all started with the 88 of Fanning and the 38 of Souza. Souza had to back off the throttle and gather it back in, and they gathered up behind him, and Richie Murray with a flat right front touch on the 38 of Connor Souza. Rock and roll for a full lap shootout with Luke LeBrun setting the pace, trying to make it 2 in a row. He's got Scott Serydynski Jr. on the outside as they come off of turn number 4. Green flag unfurls, and Burns trying to make it a 3-wide bid for the lead. Squeezes in down to the inside. LeBrun is able to shut the door down the back straightaway. Rose squeezing in. Serydynski kicked up 3 wide off of turn number 4.
3 wide continues as Serydynski settles it back in with Charlie Rose for now. Back to 2x2 behind the leader as Luke LeBrun looks to ride off into the sunset here. Jacob Burns, though, going to try and see if he can do something about it. 2 to go at the line this time by.
Belcher edging out Charlie Rose for that 3rd spot as Charlie works that outside lane. Connor Souza battles with The 22 is Scott Serydynski Jr. Down it's at 3 and 4. Rose gets sideways. Here comes Souza. Fanning got to the inside as well. 3 wide across the stripe. White flag is out. Final time down the back straightaway. LeBrun in control. Burns is second. Belcher is third, but the battle is for fourth as the 38 goes around off of fourth. Fanning will take over fourth. Fifth will go to Charlie Rose. The 22 is Serydynski, spins before the start-finish line, and Souza heads pit side. A wild finish deep in the field, but up front. 2 weeks in a row for Luke LeBrun. All of a sudden, they're dropping like pennies. This is 2 in a row. Did you even expect this tonight?
No, not at all. We definitely saved a lot of tires last week. We were kind of on cruise control, so I knew we definitely have a good piece today. So many people I'd like to thank. Huge thanks to Jimmy Kuhn. We really worked on the off-season to get it where it is today, so huge thanks to him. Huge thanks to my dad. He's always working hard, me getting stuff done. Huge thanks to Uncle Tommy. Everyone coming out, Hugh Bowser today, my spotter Raymond. This was awesome.
Traffic seemed to be real tough back there. I know there was a lot of beating and banging trying to get your way to the front. From your view, how was it?
It was great. I mean, we kind of just tried to stay smooth there. Knew we had to start making a move to the front, and we definitely did that. I'd like to thank a bunch of sponsors, EC Hathaway, LeBrun Sons, B&M Maintenance. Huge thanks to my whole family, my mom, my dad, my brothers, his friends for coming out. This was definitely awesome.
You knew that first one was going to come. You knew it was going to be tough here because of the competition level. Did you think you'd get 2 in a row?
No, I knew we definitely had a good car, and I was definitely going to do all I could to get up front, and that's what I did, so.
Good race.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Road 2. Jacob Rowdy Burns, and the seas didn't seem to part for you as easy as it did for Luke, but you gave him a heck of a run there at the end.
Oh yeah, our car was a little bit free during the beginning of the race, and throughout the race, started getting better and better and better, and obviously showing got second place at the end of the race.
Some good battles there. I know you got some people to thank. This car was stronger as a on.
A huge thank to Mike Vanessa Racing, sets us thing up every week and badass fast. John Landon, MJF Plumbing and Heating, Big 5, Douglas Lumber, CSM, and that's it.
Congratulations, a great second place run. Chase Belcher probably passed the most cars tonight on the outside and the inside, and this was a tough night for you, but a good outcome.
Yeah, I'll take it. Third. Yep. I want to thank Avatar Parts, my dad, Jimmy Kuhn, spotter DJ, all the fans for coming out, my mom, and that's about it.
Congratulations, third place finish. How about